All right, ready to take flight?
Let's do it.
Today, we're going deep on our ranking of the world's strongest birds.
Oh, fun.
This one's pretty cool.
Yeah?
You submitted it, actually.
Oh, cool.
From a Chinese source, which means
It's nice.
we're going to uncover some amazing creatures, maybe some you haven't even heard of.
I love it.
So get ready for some translations and some really fascinating birds.
So what I find super interesting about this list
Okay.
is that it's not like land animals or sea creatures, right?
Right.
Birds don't like permanently live in the sky.
Right.
They're just visiting. So
yeah.
this is really a ranking of the strongest flyers,
Okay.
not necessarily the ones that are just like overall powerful.
I see.
It's a lot more nuanced than that. We're talking size, wingspan. Are they good hunters?
Oh, okay.
You know, those adaptations that make each bird special.
That's really cool. So, like, diverse strengths.
Exactly. Exactly.
All right. So at number 10, an honorable mention,
Okay.
the Andean Condor. I mean, this bird can live to be like 100 years old, and it's the biggest flying bird
Oh, wow.
on Earth.
I mean, that's already like pretty impressive, right?
Yeah, that's amazing.
Just to start.
Yeah.
But what's really cool about them
Okay.
is that they're like, they play this crucial role.
Yeah.
They're scavengers, right?
Right.
So they eat all the dead stuff,
Yeah.
which actually prevents the spread of disease.
Oh, wow.
So that bald head, by the way,
Okay. Yeah.
that's not just for looks, right?
Yep.
It's like super hygienic.
I see.
You know, you don't want all that bacteria from the rotting flesh getting all up in your feathers, you know.
Oh, that's a good point.
Other carrion-eating birds like vultures, they do the same thing.
Right.
No feathers on the head.
Okay.
It's just practical.
That makes sense.
Yeah. You know?
That's both fascinating and a little disturbing.
Right.
Yeah.
It's nature, you know. It's all about function.
And, Darwin himself, he actually watched these birds soaring for hours.
Without even flapping their wings.
Oh, yeah. They're masters at gliding.
Wow.
They know how to use those air currents. It's not just about like brute force flapping, right?
Right.
It's about working with nature, understanding the sky.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, number 9 on our list,
Okay.
the Eurasian Eagle Owl. And it's the biggest owl species
cool.
out there.
No, that's a name that
Yeah.
sends chills down my spine.
It does sound pretty scary.
Yeah. Don't worry, though. They
Yeah.
mostly stick to hunting, like smaller prey.
Okay.
But the way they do it, it's like,
Yeah.
it's incredible.
Okay.
Their feathers,
Yeah.
they have these specialized feathers that muffle the sound.
Wow.
So they fly almost completely silently.
Oh, wow.
It's like a stealth attack.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, totally different from our condor over there.
Right.
Happy with his pre-made meals.
So different strengths, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, at number 8, we have a symbol of power
Ooh.
that a lot of you might recognize.
Okay.
The bald eagle.
Nice.
I mean, it's not just the national bird of the U.S.,
right.
but
Symbolic.
yeah, it's got this deep symbolic importance,
It does.
especially for Native Americans.
Definitely, for a long time.
Yeah.
Native Americans have revered bald eagle feathers, like spiritually.
Right.
And in the U.S., we have laws that protect them.
Right.
But, I mean, beyond the symbolism,
Yeah.
this is a serious predator, right?
Right.
Powerful beak, talons that grip, you know?
Yeah.
That's a crushing grip.
Wow.
And like the condor, they have a really long lifespan,
Oh, wow.
like 50 years or more sometimes.
That's amazing.
And they mate for life.
Really?
Monogamous, yeah.
Wow.
Build these huge nests. They can weigh up to 2 tons.
2 tons.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
I mean, you got to have a solid home
Yeah.
when you're raising, a family of eagles.
That's crazy. Okay, speaking of powerful hunters,
Okay.
let's move on to number 7.
The golden eagle.
Nice.
Now, I always get my birds of prey kind of mixed up.
Okay, yeah.
Could you break it down for us?
Sure.
Like eagles, hawks, buzzards, what's the difference?
All right, so eagles,
Yeah.
they're generally like the largest, right?
Okay.
Heavy heads and beaks.
Oh.
Hawks are smaller,
Okay.
a bit more agile.
All right.
And then buzzards, they're often more like scavengers.
Right.
Weaker talons. Yeah.
Got it.
But back to the golden eagle.
Yeah.
This master hunter,
Okay.
I mean, they're in a league of their own.
All right.
Their eyesight is phenomenal, right?
Okay.
They can spot prey up to 36 kilometers away.
36 kilometers.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Think about that.
Yeah.
That kind of visual acuity.
Wow.
Seeing a rabbit like twitch its nose from miles away.
That's wild.
Yeah.
So how do their eyes actually work to like see that level of detail?
So it's more than just like bigger eyes, right?
Right.
They have the super high density.
Of photoreceptor cells,
Mm,
especially cones.
okay.
And those are responsible for, like, sharp vision and color.
Oh, wow.
Plus, they have this thing called a fovea.
Okay.
It's like this pit in the retina,
Yeah.
packed with cones. It gives them, like, exceptional visual acuity.
So it's like a combination of like structures and
Yeah.
like cellular density that gives them
Exactly.
this like almost superhuman vision.
Pretty much.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Okay, at number 6, we have a bird with a name that sounds like it's straight out of a martial arts film.
Okay.
The martial eagle.
Okay, wow.
Yeah,
That's a good one. With a name like that, it's got to be tough.
it really does live up to the name.
Okay.
Large, powerful, this striking black and white plumage
Oh, cool.
stands out against the African landscape.
Oh, wow.
And their diet, it's so diverse.
Okay.
Reptiles, birds, mammals.
Wow.
They even go after monkeys and small antelope.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah, that takes serious strength. And I bet and I imagine those talons must be
Oh, yeah.
incredibly strong to take down such a variety of prey.
Right.
What kind of force are we talking about?
So nobody's actually measured their grip strength specifically.
Oh, okay.
But, I mean, based on what they hunt,
Yeah.
the size of their prey,
Yeah.
we can assume it's incredibly powerful.
Yeah.
I mean, they can carry prey that weighs several kilograms.
Wow.
So those talons have to be sharp and strong.
Wow.
Yeah, to hold on.
To secure their meals.
Yeah, to secure the meal.
That's amazing.
But sadly,
Yeah.
their population is declining
No.
because of habitat loss.
Yeah. That's a bummer.
Yeah, it's a reminder that even these like really tough creatures
Yeah.
face challenges in a world
Yeah.
shaped by human activities.
Okay. Speaking of impressive size, at number 5,
Right?
we have the stellar sea eagle, a giant of the north.
Ooh, this eagle, it dwarfs so many others.
Really?
Yeah, imagine a wingspan up to 8 feet, weighing over 20 pounds.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they thrive in these like harsh, frigid environments.
Okay.
Northeastern Asia.
Wow, so cold.
And their size, it's probably related to Bergman's rule.
Bergman's rule.
Yeah, it's basically this idea
Okay.
that animals in colder climates tend to be larger.
Okay.
Helps them conserve heat,
Oh, that makes sense.
like nature's built-in insulation.
Yeah, that's cool.
Right.
Yeah, and what a striking appearance.
Oh, they're beautiful.
White shoulders,
Yeah.
golden beak,
Yes.
piercing yellow eyes.
Yeah.
But sadly, like the martial eagle, this species,
Yeah.
is also facing threats.
They are.
Yeah.
There are fewer than 5,000 individuals left.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's an endangered species.
That's sad.
Habitat loss, pollution, lead poisoning,
Wow.
all playing a part. It's heartbreaking,
It is.
to think that these magnificent creatures are struggling to survive.
It's a reminder of the delicate balance
Right.
in nature.
An impact we have.
Yeah. All right, let's dive into number 4.
Okay.
The lappet-faced vulture.
Okay.
Now, that's a name that piques my curiosity.
Yeah.
What's with the lappet-faced?
Okay, so the lappet-faced vulture,
Yeah.
they get their name from these fleshy folds of skin
Okay.
called lappets
Oh.
that hang from their face.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's a very literal name.
Yeah. Pretty distinctive.
Definitely not your average vulture.
Right.
Yeah. What makes this particular vulture
Yeah.
stand out from other carrion eaters?
So most vultures are like happy just scavenging.
Right. Yeah.
But the lappet-faced vulture, they're not afraid to go after live prey.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they've been known to attack flamingos, hares, young gazelles,
Oh, wow.
even other vultures.
Oh, my gosh. So they're like
Yeah, they're kind of the ruffians.
rule breakers.
Yeah, of the vulture world.
That's so cool.
Yeah, makes you wonder,
Right.
like, what drives that behavior?
Yeah.
Is it just, like, opportunity,
Right.
or is there something more going on?
Right. Are there ecological factors at play?
Right, yeah, so there are a few theories.
Okay.
Some scientists think it's an adaptation to, like,
Yeah.
scarce resources,
Okay.
Yeah. While others think it's more about their size and their dominance.
Okay.
Like, they're the biggest vultures in Africa.
Wow.
So maybe they can just bully their way into a meal,
Right.
whether it's dead or alive,
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
sadly, like a lot of others on our list,
Right.
their population's going down.
Yeah.
Human activities.
Yeah.
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 It's a reminder that
Yeah.
even the toughest birds can be vulnerable.
Okay, now we're getting into the top 3.
Ooh, here we go.
At number 3, we have the Philippine eagle,
All right.
also known as the monkey-eating eagle.
Nice.
Wait, did you say Philippine eagle?
Yeah.
I didn't even know they had eagles.
They do?
In the Philippines?
Yeah.
Okay, that's so cool.
Technically, it's the Philippine Eagle Owl,
Okay.
and they're critically endangered.
Oh.
Only a few hundred left in the wild.
Wow.
So while they share some things with eagles,
Yeah.
big, powerful birds of prey,
Okay.
they're actually more closely related to owls.
Wait,
Yeah.
so they're both an eagle?
Yeah, kind of.
That's an owl?
Yeah. It's a cool mix.
Okay.
They have features of both.
Wow.
Like they're diurnal, like eagles.
Okay.
Meaning they're active during the day.
Okay.
But they also have those like prominent facial discs
Okay.
and those large forward-facing eyes.
Right.
Like owls have.
Oh, okay.
It's perfect for their rainforest habitat.
I see.
They can hunt really well in low light.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So they've kind of like taken the best of both worlds and created their own
Exactly.
unique niche.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
But how big are these eagle owls?
In captivity,
They can reach up to 9 kilograms.
9 kilograms.
Yeah.
That's huge.
That's massive.
Wow.
But in the wild,
Yeah.
they tend to be a bit smaller.
Okay.
We can only speculate about how big they could get
Right.
in their natural environment.
That's so cool.
But size aside,
Yeah.
these are formidable hunters.
Okay. And do they really eat monkeys?
They do. Monkeys are a big part of their diet.
Wow.
Hence the common name, monkey-eating eagle.
Right.
Their talons,
Yeah.
specifically adapted to catch
Wow.
and hold on to monkeys,
Wow.
which are known for their agility and strength.
Right. They're hard to catch.
Yeah.
Wow. That's both amazing and terrifying.
Right.
Yeah.
Imagine being a monkey in
Yeah.
a Philippine rainforest.
Yeah.
You got to be looking over your shoulder.
Yeah, constantly.
Yeah, for these guys.
Oh my gosh. Okay, moving on to number 2.
There.
We have the crowned eagle.
Okay.
Now, this sounds like a bird
Yeah.
with a story to tell.
It does.
Yeah.
So, while the martial eagle might avoid humans,
Okay.
the crowned eagle has a more assertive nature.
Assertive.
Yeah.
I mean, aggressive.
Let's just say
Okay.
there have been some chilling accounts
Okay.
of crowned eagle encounters
Oh, no.
with humans.
Okay. You're going to have to elaborate.
Okay.
How assertive are we talking?
So archaeologists,
Yeah.
they've found ancient human skulls
Yo, no.
with puncture marks
Whoa.
that perfectly match a crowned eagle's talons.
Oh, my gosh.
And more recently,
I...
there's this story from 1983 in Zambia
Okay.
where this 7-year-old boy
Yeah.
was walking to school
Oh, no.
and got attacked by a crowned eagle.
Oh, that's awful. What happened?
The eagle latched onto his head, back in arms.
Oh, my God.
Luckily, a woman nearby saw it,
Okay.
rushed over,
Yeah.
fought the eagle off with a hoe.
A hoe.
Yeah.
Wow. That's,
Talk about bravery.
yeah. Talk about bravery. She saved that boy's life.
Right.
Yeah.
And it turned out he was wearing this, thick jacket,
Okay.
kind of a military style, which
Right.
probably prevented
Oh.
the eagle's talons
Right?
from reaching anything vital.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
So they went and investigated the eagle's nest,
Okay.
and they found a collection
Okay.
of over 1,200 bones.
1,200 bones.
Yeah, mostly mammals,
Okay.
but some of them belong to humans.
Wow. Okay. That's pretty chilling.
Yeah, it's a bit disturbing.
Yeah. But it's important to remember that
Yeah.
attacks on humans are
They're rare.
really rare.
Yeah, they mainly hunt monkeys and antelope.
Okay.
So usually encounters with humans,
Yeah.
it's mistaken identity,
Okay.
or they're defending their territory.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so
So it's not that they're like man-eaters.
right.
Okay, good to know.
It's important to,
Yeah.
understand their behavior and respect their boundaries.
Right.
So with its size, power,
Yeah.
and assertive nature,
Yeah.
it's no surprise.
Yeah.
It's so high on the list.
Yeah. A worthy contender
Definitely.
for the top spot.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, it's time to meet our champion,
All right, here we go.
the legendary Harpy Eagle.
The Harpy Eagle, wow.
Yeah.
Even the name just,
Yeah.
gives you this sense of awe and power,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like those creatures from Greek mythology.
Right.
The harpies.
Oh, yeah.
Those bird-like women
Yeah.
known for their,
Ferocity.
ferocity.
Yeah.
Stealing food.
Great.
Yeah,
So is the Harpy Eagle living up to its mythical namesake?
absolutely.
Okay.
This is the king of the
Uh-huh.
bird world.
Okay.
Largest and heaviest eagle,
Wow.
reigning supreme in the rainforests of Central and South America.
I'm ready to be blown away.
All
I
right.
guess a picture.
Okay,
Yeah.
so imagine a bird
Okay.
with a wingspan up to 7 feet.
Wow.
They have this prominent gray and black crest
Okay.
that they can raise when they're threatened.
Oh, cool.
Makes them look even more imposing.
Wow.
Their underparts,
Yeah.
mostly white,
Okay.
with this, like, broad black band across the chest.
Okay, I'm picturing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, how powerful are those talons?
Okay, we're talking
Yeah.
a grip strength of almost 180 kilograms.
180 kilograms.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Enough to crush the bones
Oh, wow.
of sloths, monkeys,
Wow.
even large snakes,
Wow.
all part of their diet.
That's almost 4 times my weight.
Right.
I would not want to mess with those talons.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah.
They're apex predators for sure.
Wow. Yeah.
Perfectly adapted to their rainforest home.
It sounds like the Harpy Eagle more than earns its top spot
Definitely.
on this list.
Yeah.
But hold on, our list doesn't stop there.
No.
We have some bonus contenders.
Okay, cool.
Starting with a bird that ranks at -1.
-1.
Yes, -1.
Wow.
You heard that right.
Okay.
Meet the hooded pitahui,
Okay.
a small, unassuming bird from New Guinea.
Okay.
Yeah. This little bird might not win any awards for
Yeah.
size or ferocity,
Yeah.
but it has a secret weapon.
Ooh, I like it.
It's one of the few known poisonous birds
Oh,
in the world.
a poisonous bird.
Yes.
Like it spits venom?
Not quite venom,
Okay.
but the hooded pitahui has toxins
Okay.
in its feathers
Wow.
and skin,
Okay.
which can cause numbness and tingling in humans.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
The toxin is called homobatrachotoxin.
Pneumobatrachotoxin.
Yeah, it's a mouthful.
Yeah.
And it's the same one found in poisoned dart frogs
Oh.
of South America.
Poison dart frogs.
Yeah.
That's a crazy connection.
It is.
Wow.
So how does this little bird
Yeah.
become poisonous?
Yeah, how does that work?
It's all about their diet.
Okay.
The hooded pitahui
Yeah.
gets its poison from eating poisonous beetles.
So they're not like born poisonous.
Right.
It's from what they eat.
Exactly.
Wow, that's amazing.
It's so cool.
It makes you wonder, like, how many other
Right.
creatures are out there
Yeah.
with similar
Yeah.
like defense mechanisms?
Right. That we don't even know about.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That's a good point.
Yeah. Speaking of unexpected adaptation,
Okay.
our final bonus contender
Right.
is the southern cassowary.
Okay.
Another flightless bird.
Another one.
Yeah, that packs a serious punch.
Wow. Okay.
This one is native to Australia
Okay.
and New Guinea, right?
Yeah.
I've heard they can be quite dangerous.
That's right. The southern cassowary.
Yeah.
Incredibly fast
Okay.
and powerful on the ground. Even though they can't fly,
Yeah.
their legs are super strong.
Okay.
They can deliver kicks
Okay.
that are like comparable to a giraffe's kick.
A giraffe's kick.
Yeah, deadly.
Wow, those are strong.
And they have these dagger-like claws on their feet.
Wow.
The middle toe has a claw that can grow up to 5 inches long.
5 inches. That's
Yeah.
longer than my thumb.
Right.
What kind of force can they generate with those legs and claws?
Enough to cause like serious injury,
Wow.
even death.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, back in 1926,
Okay.
a cassowary actually fatally injured a teenage boy
Oh, no.
who had been taunting it.
Oh, wow.
It's a tragic reminder that we need to,
Right.
respect wildlife,
Yeah.
understand their boundaries.
Right.
Yeah, you don't mess with these birds.
No, it's a good reminder that strength comes in many forms
Exactly.
and that even flightless birds
yeah.
can command respect.
Definitely. The southern cassowary's legs and claws
Yeah.
are proof that you don't need wings to be strong and dangerous.
I'm completely blown away by the diversity of strength
Right.
we've encountered
It's amazing.
so far. From
Yeah.
soaring giants to silent predators,
Yeah.
toxic defenders,
Yeah.
powerful kickers.
It's incredible.
It's clear that there's no single definition
Right.
of strength
Exactly.
in the natural world.
It really challenges us to like rethink what it
Right.
means to be strong
Yeah.
and to like appreciate all those incredible adaptations out there.
Right, that allow these creatures to thrive.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're only halfway through our list.
That's right. Welcome back to our exploration of the world's strongest birds.
It's amazing how much ground we've covered already.
You're right.
And we're just getting started.
I know there's so much more to come.
I'm ready for more.
Me too. Let's do it.
All right.
So as we go deeper into this list,
Okay.
I think it's important to remember
Yeah.
that strength isn't just about, raw power.
Right.
It's also about
Okay.
resilience, adaptability,
Okay.
the ability to thrive even when things change.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
And it brings us to our next contender,
Okay.
a bird that embodies both power and adaptability, the peregrine falcon.
Oh, nice.
This aerial predator is often considered the fastest bird in the world.
I mean, yeah, it's not just fast.
Right.
It's like breathtakingly fast.
Okay, how fast are we talking?
During its hunting dives,
Yeah.
they can reach speeds of over 390 kilometers per hour.
390 kilometers per hour.
Yeah.
That's faster than most race cars.
It is. It's incredible.
That's hard to even comprehend
Yeah.
something moving that fast.
Yeah, how do they even do that?
Right. Is it just powerful wings?
So it's a few things, right?
Okay.
They have this streamlined body,
Okay.
powerful wings, obviously perfect for speed,
Right.
but it's their hunting technique
Okay.
that really sets them apart.
Okay, so what do?
They soar to crazy heights, right?
Okay.
Thousands of feet in the air,
Wow.
use their keen eyesight to like lock onto prey,
Okay.
and then they go into this steep dive,
Wow.
tuck their wings in close,
Oh.
minimize drag.
I see.
That's how they hit those crazy speeds.
So they're like turning themselves into like living missiles
Pretty much.
plummeting from the sky.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Incredible precision.
And what happens when they hit their target?
I mean, the impact is usually fatal.
Oh, wow.
The force is enough to like stun or kill instantly.
Wow.
They mainly go after other birds,
Okay.
catch them mid-flight.
Wow.
Pigeons, ducks, songbirds,
Yeah.
even other birds of prey.
Wow. So they're not just fast.
Right.
But they're also like skilled aerial combatants.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's amazing with that kind of speed and power.
Yeah.
Where does the peregrine falcon rank on our list?
So considering like their speed, how well they hunt, their adaptability,
Yeah.
they earn a spot at number 11.
Okay, number 11. That's pretty high up there.
It is.
Yeah. All right, on to number 12.
Okay.
We have a bird that's known for its impressive wingspan.
Oh.
The wandering albatross. I've always been fascinated by these majestic seabirds.
They are pretty amazing. So the wandering albatross actually holds the record
Okay.
for the largest wingspan of any living bird.
Really? How big are we talking?
Up to 3.7 meters.
3.7 meters.
From tip to tip.
That's like longer than most cars.
It is. It's incredible.
I can't even imagine trying to fly with wings that big.
Right?
How do they even get off the ground?
So they're really good at using wind currents and updrafts.
Okay.
They launch themselves from cliffs or wave tops.
Oh, okay.
And once they're in the air,
Yeah.
they're incredibly efficient gliders.
Oh, wow.
They can soar for hours
Really?
without flapping their wings.
Wow, that's amazing.
It's called dynamic soaring.
Dynamic soaring.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's basically this technique
Okay.
where they extract energy from the wind,
Okay.
use it to like gain altitude,
Okay.
and stay in flight.
Wow, so it's almost like they're surfing the skies.
Yeah, pretty much.
Effortlessly gliding on the wind.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
What's life like for a wandering albatross?
So they spend most of their lives at sea,
Wow.
only coming to land to breed.
Okay.
And they're known for these like incredible journeys,
Okay.
often circling the globe in search of food.
Wow.
Their diet's mainly squid, fish, krill,
Okay.
snatch it from the ocean surface.
Oh, wow.
Sometimes they dive.
Wow. It's amazing how they've adapted
Yeah.
to a life almost entirely at sea,
Yeah, it's pretty incredible.
despite being birds.
I know, right?
It makes you wonder
Yeah.
what other secrets they hold.
I know there's still so much we don't know about them.
Yeah.
But unfortunately,
Yeah.
they're facing threats from, pollution,
Right.
fishing gear,
Yeah.
climate change. All these things can impact their food
Ah,
sources,
right.
breeding grounds.
It's a reminder
Yeah.
that even the most resilient creatures
Right.
are vulnerable to human activity.
Yeah, Philly.
Okay, let's shift gears now
Okay.
and talk about a bird that's known for its intelligence and striking black and white plumage.
Okay.
The magpie.
All right. The magpie.
Now, I know magpies have a reputation for being a bit mischievous.
Yeah, they do a little bit.
Yeah.
So the magpie,
Yeah.
it's a common songbird.
Okay.
You'll find them all over Europe, Asia, parts of North America.
Oh, wow.
They're known for being curious
Okay.
and for stealing shiny objects,
Oh, right.
which is why they have that like trickster reputation.
Right.
But their intelligence goes beyond that.
Okay.
They've been observed using tools, solving simple puzzles.
Wow.
It suggests like
Yeah.
a level of cognitive ability
Yeah.
that rivals some primates.
Wow. So they're not just clever.
Yeah.
They're like problem solvers.
Yeah, they are.
That's amazing.
So what other skills make them strong?
Right.
Well, they've adapted to human environments.
Okay.
You know, they thrive in cities and towns.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. And those problem-solving skills
Yeah.
help them find food,
Okay.
survive in all sorts of conditions.
Right.
And that black and white plumage,
Yeah, it's so striking.
it's not just for show.
Oh.
It's a warning to predators.
Oh.
Signals like, hey, I'm smart.
Right.
Don't mess with me.
Okay.
I know what I'm doing.
So their strength lies not just in, like, physical ability,
Yeah.
but also, like, mental agility.
Yeah, adaptability.
It's a reminder that there are many ways to be strong.
Exactly. Exactly.
Speaking of different ways to be strong,
Okay.
let's talk about a bird that is truly captivating.
Yeah.
The hummingbird.
Oh, the hummingbird. Love them.
These tiny creatures are just a constant source of wonder for me.
I know, right?
Hmm?
They're remarkable.
Yeah.
They're the smallest birds in the world.
Really?
Some species weigh less than a penny.
Less than a penny.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's tiny.
Tiny but mighty.
Right. Don't let their size fool you.
No, they are powerhouses.
I've always been mesmerized by
Yeah.
their ability to just, like, hover.
Yeah, and dart from flower to flower. Yeah, they're like little helicopters.
Yeah. With those shimmering feathers.
Beautiful.
How do they fly like that?
So their wings
Yeah.
beat incredibly fast,
Okay.
up to 80 times per second.
80 times per second. That's insane.
It's like they defy gravity.
Yeah, they do.
They can hover, fly backwards, upside down.
Wow.
It's amazing.
It's truly remarkable.
Yeah.
And their metabolism must be
Oh, it's through the roof.
to support that level of activity.
Yeah, they have the fastest metabolism
Oh.
of any animal.
Really?
Yeah, they have to eat like their body
Wow.
weight in nectar every day.
That's incredible. Okay, so how do these tiny dynamos
Yeah,
earn a spot on our list of the world's strongest birds?
good question. Right.
Yeah, I mean, they don't exactly scream intimidating.
No, but their strength is in their stamina
Okay.
and endurance.
Okay.
They go on these epic migrations.
Really?
Some species travel thousands of miles every year, crossing oceans,
Yeah.
mountains.
Thousands of miles.
Yeah.
These tiny birds.
I know, it's incredible.
Wow, amazing.
And their ability to hover
Yeah.
and maneuver so precisely.
Right.
It also speaks to like their muscle strength
Right.
and control.
Okay.
Plus, they're super adaptable.
Okay.
Rainforests, deserts.
Wow.
They could survive in a lot of different places.
So strength isn't just about size and power.
Right.
It's about endurance,
Yeah.
adaptability,
Yeah.
and a whole lot of heart.
I love that. Yeah.
Okay, speaking of remarkable adaptations,
Okay.
let's talk about a bird known for its unique beak.
The toucan.
Ah, the toucan.
Yeah.
Those beaks are something else.
Those beaks have always been a source of fascination.
Yeah, they're incredible.
They're so big and colorful.
I know.
What's their purpose?
Right.
Is it just for attracting mates?
Well, attracting mates might be a factor,
Okay.
but there's more to it than that.
Okay.
For a long time, scientists thought,
It was mostly for display.
Yeah.
But new research suggests that they actually play a big role in regulating body temperature.
so their beaks are like a built-in air conditioner?
Kind of, yeah.
How does that work?
So the beak is
Yeah.
filled with blood vessels.
Okay.
And by adjusting the blood flow,
Yeah.
they can like radiate heat,
Okay.
cool down quickly,
Wow.
especially in those hot, humid environments.
Wow, that's a really clever adaptation.
It is.
Yeah, it makes their beak a symbol of their strength,
Right.
allows them to thrive in these challenging climates.
Yeah, totally.
Do they use their beaks for anything else?
They also use them for feeding.
Okay.
They eat fruit, insects, even small reptiles.
Wow.
It's like a multi-tool for survival.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
And their plumage,
Oh, yeah.
it's so vibrant.
It's beautiful.
There's bright yellows,
Yeah.
oranges,
Yeah.
reds, blues.
Helps them blend in
Okay.
to the rainforest.
That's amazing how nature combines.
Yes.
Form and function
It's incredible.
so seamlessly.
Yeah, the toucan reminds us
Yeah.
that strength can show up
Right.
in unexpected ways,
Right.
and adaptation is key.
Well, we've soared through the skies
We have,
with some truly remarkable birds,
yeah,
each showcasing unique strengths.
definitely.
But our deep dive isn't over yet.
Is that right?
Welcome back to the final part of our deep dive.
I know, it's gone by so fast.
It has.
But we've got some really cool birds
We do, yeah.
to wrap things up with.
We've been exploring the world's strongest birds. It's been an incredible journey.
It has.
Exploring,
Yeah.
all these different types of strengths.
So many different ways to be strong.
Speed, power,
Resilience.
adaptability.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And as we wrap up this avian adventure,
Yeah.
it's important to remember that
Yeah.
strength isn't just about like dominating
Yeah.
your environment, right?
Exactly.
It's also about finding your niche and thriving within it.
Totally. Finding your strengths.
That's a perfect segue to our next contender,
Or
the shoebill.
the shoebill.
Now, the name shoebill doesn't exactly scream
No.
majestic predator.
No, quite, but...
What's the story behind this
Yeah.
unusual bird?
So the shoebill,
Okay.
also known as the whale-headed stork,
Okay.
it gets its name from its beak.
Okay.
Massive shoe-shaped beak.
It's shaped like a shoe.
It is. It can grow up to 25 centimeters long
No.
and 12 centimeters wide.
That's bigger than my hand.
It's huge.
What do they do with a beak that big?
So they mostly eat fish,
Okay.
but they've also been known to eat frogs, snakes,
Wow.
even young crocodiles.
Wow. Okay, so
That beak is built for it.
it's a serious weapon.
A sharp, powerful
Wow.
hook tip for grabbing slippery prey.
So it's like a spear
Yeah.
and a pair of pliers.
Yeah, all in one.
Wow, all in one.
It's a multi-tool.
That's amazing. What's their hunting strategy like?
Patience.
Okay.
They're masters of patience.
Oh,
They stand motionless
right.
in shallow water, sometimes for hours,
Wow.
waiting for prey to come close.
Wow.
And then, bam,
Okay.
lightning speed, that
Oh
beak
my
comes down.
So they're like super stealthy,
Oh, yeah.
even though they're so big.
It's amazing.
That's so cool. And I imagine their resilience extends beyond hunting.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Even swamps, wetlands,
Okay.
often like really remote and tough environments.
Wow.
They've adapted to survive against all odds.
Right.
And that's strength.
It's a reminder that strength isn't always about
Right.
brute force. It's about resilience.
Yeah.
Adaptability.
Yeah,
Finding your place in the world.
totally.
Speaking of finding your place,
Yeah.
let's talk about a bird
Right.
known for its very distinctive call,
Oh, okay.
the kookaburra.
Kookaburra.
I've always been captivated by
Really?
their laughter-like call.
It's so iconic, right?
It is.
So the kookaburra,
Yeah.
it's a type of kingfisher
Okay.
native to Australia and New Guinea.
Okay.
And yeah, their call is super unique.
It always sounds like they're having a good laugh at our expense.
I know, right? Like this maniacal laughter echoing through the bush.
But what's the purpose of this unusual call?
Okay, so
Yeah.
while it might sound playful to us,
Right.
it's actually really important.
Okay.
They use it to establish territory,
Okay.
attract mates,
Oh.
even warn each other about danger.
Wow. So it's their way of communicating.
That's like their own language.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And they're super adaptable too.
Okay.
You find them in parks, gardens,
Really?
living alongside humans.
Wow.
They're intelligent,
Okay.
good problem solvers,
Wow.
which helps them thrive.
So once again, we see that strength can be measured
Yeah,
in many ways.
so many ways.
It's not always about physical prowess.
right.
It's about communication,
Yeah,
intelligence, adapting to change.
absolutely.
I love that.
The kookaburra's laughter,
Yeah.
echoing through the trees.
Yeah.
It's a reminder that strength can also be found in joy,
Right.
resilience, connection.
Well, we've journeyed through the skies
We have.
with some truly remarkable birds,
Yeah, some incredible birds.
showcasing,
Yeah.
all these different aspects of strength.
So many different ways to be strong.
From the mighty Harpy Eagle
Yeah,
to the tiny Hummingbird
I know. It's amazing.
and everything in between.
The diversity is incredible.
It's been an eye-opening experience.
Yeah.
We've seen how strength manifests
Yeah.
in these diverse ways,
Yeah.
physical power, speed,
Adaptability.
adaptability, intelligence,
Resilience.
resilience.
It's inspiring.
And we've learned that even the most seemingly insignificant creatures
Right.
can possess incredible strength
Yeah,
and the ability to overcome challenges.
absolutely. We can all find strength within ourselves, no matter our size, our circumstances.
There's a powerful message
It is.
to carry with us.
Yeah.
So as we wrap up our deep dive,
Yeah.
let's remember the lessons we've learned
Yeah.
from these feathered wonders.
Yeah. Let's embrace our strength.
Let's embrace our own unique strengths.
Celebrate the diversity of life
Celebrate the diversity of life around us.
and protect these creatures.
And work to protect the incredible creatures that share our planet.
Absolutely.
And who knows, maybe we'll even be inspired to spread our own wings
I love that.
and soar to new heights.
Me too.
That's a beautiful thought.
It is.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the world of birds.
It's been a pleasure.
Until next time,
Yeah.
keep exploring.
Keep learning.
Keep learning and keep marveling at the wonders of the natural world.
Just see you out there.